Namaste, new kids. Team of week 2. We only have Ace and Bagu at the moment. I haven't been able to play my main. Game's acting up, so if you're having some issues, it's not just you. Seems like a lot of people have some disconnects and whatnot. This can be awkward. As you see, I just use freeze. Get the fight on my side. Just get it out of my hand. I think freeze is good, but you want to get the fight on your side, and sometimes you get an awkward hand. You want to get rid of the fucking shit. He's going to pull my guy. I don't know how good that is, but I mean, it's a strategy for sure. This I do like. Dougie on slave. That's the way to go. I kind of got Craig there. Didn't really want to get Craig, but it's the beats. So this week, build your push behind slave and Espal. It's all about mid-berry crunch. If you only have them 3, well, build up a push with Kyle. Bounty Hunter Kyle. You want to imp one of the 2. It's the only reason why I'm not playing the tweak right away. I'm going to play him now, but I'm going to try to tweak the mid-berry crunch. Because since you have doubles, you can't play both, right? So you got to make sure you have imp available if you want him. But I can snipe Kyle like that, and I got mid-berry crunch, so he's dead. He did. We got a couple good games on Bagu. Ace got some potatoes. Well, you'll see. And Ace has better levels too. 5 mid-berry crunch does not fuck around. Nor does 4 as well. If you guys want Randy, you could try to reset, but hamsters are good to counter Dougie since they are immune to lava. But other than that, I think it's mid-berry crunch. Again, I'd probably freeze, but he played something first, so Espal is slower than slave. So keep that in mind. If you got both of them, you don't want to have slave walk to the other side like this. It's not ideal. You got 2 mid-berry crunch. Well, like I always say, play your good cards. If you have a 2 mid-berry crunch, probably don't use them. Just use your good cards. Use whatever you have leveled. This guy has nice levels for fucking 3,700. Kind of crazy that he's at 3,700, to be honest with you. It might be what's wrong with the game. D-ranking. People like that. Because he has 5 epics. Like, you have 5 epics and 6 comments. You should be able to rank up. But maybe not. You never know. People just bad at the game, too. I don't think he's bad. He played all right. So I think he's D-ranking. And then you got the regen. Regen is after you break that bar. Once you build up a push, that's it. Right? So you build up the push, and then you get regen, and you're taking all 3. And look, it's a one phone type of game. No cows this week, though, so that was pretty cool. Like, what do you play here? I do the same thing, get rid of freeze. Is that the best play versus if it was better player, higher rank? I don't know. I might have been a little apprehensive to waste 3 energy. But he's just fucking sitting there. That's not a good strategy. Don't give your opponent free energy to get the fight on your side. You could have played like stand in the corner. Hell, I would have started that midfield. It just made me do something. Since 1 just wasted. But if you got those levels, it doesn't really matter anyway. GG. It's on fish sticks, though. I thought they had good levels. Maybe it's an all team or something. I think that guy passed away. Rest in peace, buddy. The leader. He was in our server for a while. Spurs Nation, I think. So now we get a couple games on Bagu. Bagu this. Same deck, but lower levels. I do have a 4 crunch, though. And I don't recommend wasting crunch. Remember, crunch hits the furthest way, so you can control them. I'm not worried anymore. Once I saw those levels, I'm just playing mine. And tweak them. Now, you could imp them. Imp is the play. That's why I think you gotta do double tweak. But he brandies. And I'm just gonna bounty hunt a Kyle. I don't think there's any fireball. The only reason to spread out is for Midberry Crunch. So I should have spread out a little bit. That was bad. But he already used his crunch. He's got nothing. That slave is not dying. I get some 7 commons. I got tweak, which is pretty sweet. Dial time. I like the Dougie for slave, but if you get like an opportunity like that where you can play him on offense, at 5 he hits hard. Look at that, just 1 hit. I think this is the best game, if I remember correct. Not sure. But either way, appreciate you guys watching. Hope they help. If you disconnected, I don't know what to tell you. The game's a little fucky. Hopefully they fix it. He's got nice levels, yeah. It was this game. This is the one. Now I was debating how to kill that Kyle. I'm going to go with Midberry Crunch in the corner. And he tweaks the wrong thing. I mean, he didn't see Midberry Crunch, so not necessarily wrong, but you want to hit my Midberry Crunch. That slave's not breaking. Just not going to break. Boom, get out of there. Tweak him. Tweak him. I went with the regen instead, which is probably better. Because look at that Dougie. The Dougie was hitting. He had nice levels. He just missed the tweak. Hit the slave instead of hitting the Midberry Crunch. I think you want to save it for Midberry Crunch. Maybe Bounty Hunter Kyle. Bounty Hunter Kyle getting boosting everything up is annoying as shit, so keep that in mind. Anyway, good luck. Hope you guys don't disconnect. Make sure you test it with some Team War fights. That's the only advice I got. This guy played a bunch of shit midfield. He was just going all in. But again, Midberry Crunch, he's not going to kill mine because he's only 3. Probably base 3. It's reset week, so if you're on a team that doesn't get caps, just join us. We love on privates, so if you want a team that finishes all the events, is active, but still casual, we've got that too. Slave. Nice 5 slave. It's going to get broken though. Slave is tricky to break this week. You got to be careful with tweak and Midberry Crunch out, because if their charge is active, it just kills tweak. And you're going to have a bad time. Anyway, there's the Dougie on slave to break him. That's what you want to be doing. And then tweak, and that's it. See you guys next week. Peace.